It has been quite a long time since I last sat to think. In fact, it's been quite a long time since I last sat to do anything at all. I've come to the conclusion that all which has come in my life is rather temporary, especially my ability to think, unbothered, without interruption. I often get caught up in the time that I'm wasting. It wraps me up, and I get concerned with all the things that I'm supposed to do, and forget to do the things that I need to do. Every moment in which I try to be alone within myself is a moment where I find myself. But I fear these moments, as most of us do. It is only when we no longer have them that we wish they were once again present. But then, that truly is the language of human nature. Everything in this life is so serious. Reality is often painful, so why do we create such urgency? I have to draw, I have to paint, I have to film, I have to do homework, I need to get gas, I need to go to work. I need to take a moment to breathe. Truly, the universe is internal. If we create urgency within ourselves, then it is present in our thoughts, apparent in our actions, and visible in expressions we put forth into the world. Our purpose is not the necessity to draw the entire portrait, to answer all the questions. It is not to have solutions or pursue such urgency. When we are urgent, we make foolish mistakes. We rush in search of clues and ignore the rest of the equation. We push out the things that we need to do for ourselves. It is when we face thoughts or remind ourselves of our place in the great equation, the one which factors us all, that we finally seek the temporary calm. It is then that we can start picking up the pieces. It is when we stop depending on seriousness that we find our truest and most vulnerable selves. This is when we can start to put it back together, when we can start to paint the portrait again. These are ourselves that we ought to put forth into the world. The self I try to put onto the page. The compulsory, raw version of myself, which I so honestly allow to rule me, and I finally take the time to think, or to breathe, or to do anything for myself. There is no guidebook to life. There is no shining, marvelous stairs to perfection or a perfect being on this earth. There is you, and there is a universe which you rule within yourself, and the vulnerability of how it flows through you, which you owe to yourself. There is this, my love letter to humankind, my expression of my deepest self. And there is us, a species of wonder, a universe interconnected in each and every one of our truest selves. And there is time. There is time for you to be who you are. And there is time for me to do what I need to do for myself. There is time for us. There is time to breathe.